Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome. Lifestyle Yoga with Loretta. So today we're going to do some yoga for back pain. Kind of throw some of my medical massage stuff out there for you today. And it's really important if we're having pain in any part of our body that we take time each day to visualize ourselves being healthy, happy, relaxed, and free from that space. Even if we can only imagine it in our mind, that pain might still be there a little bit, but every day that we do this and we visualize, we create what we want our subtle body to be, what we invite in, and hopefully that energy comes pouring into our bodies and heals that space. How's everybody feeling today? Are we tuning in? Let's come to a soft seated position on our meditation cushion or our mat, wherever we're at today. And we'll draw the chin back to the throat. Give myself a little bit more volume there. So it was kind of pulling down in the back. Good. So lift the chin towards the throat, soften the shoulders. And think about softening the belly. We might have just a slight hinge forward at the hips. So we're not leaning back. We come to center on the seat bones. We allow the belly to be soft. Just take a few moments to close our eyes and to begin to visualize the body soft and relaxed. You may visualize the whole body in front of us, smiling, happy, content. And as we visualize the body in front of us, our body, in this healthy state, recognize what emotion is still inside this body. Maybe perhaps where the healing really needs to begin. Visualize our bodies as happy, jumping, functioning in all ranges of motion with grace, ease, and freedom. Again, tuning back into this body. And again, becoming more aware of those emotions that keep us from moving freely with grace and ease. Is this a space where we need forgiveness, understanding, or just the ability to let go? Again, visualizing our bodies out in front of us, moving freely with grace and ease. In our mind's eye, we might just visualize our two bodies coming together. Our energetic, visualized body and our grounded, stable self. Coming back together, meeting at the heart. Visualizing the whole body, mind, emotion, spirit, whole, healthy, energetic, knowing that we have the ability to move freely, releasing emotion, stress, fear. are all things that help us move forward when we release them. When we bring more light, love, and abundance into our energetic bodies. We heal at an accelerated rate. We always expect the best. And we begin to listen on a deeper level. Very good. Let's start with a deep breath up. Now that we're kind of tuned into our body, we can visualize that energetic body. It's like when we were young or children, jumping around, doing cartwheels, handsprings, running, jumping, playing. Holding at the top, turning the palms to face each other. Lengthening the spine, drawing the chin to the throat. And we're just going to roll the shoulders back here, lifting the armpits, lifting the chin. Exhaling all the way down. Nice. Pressing those palms down, fingers are out. And we're just going to press down side to side. Working those upper shoulders a little bit. This looks like some kind of break dancing from the 80s. I need some like shoulder pads on there. There we go. Inhaling up. We're working into the back today. If you have limited range of motion, just work to your range of motion, wherever that is today. And focus on the breath. Again, we want to lift the sternum. So much as we have, if we're working at our desk, that upper back gets rounded. So when we come back to this, lift the sternum. Draw the chin towards the throat. We're just really giving those muscles in the back a little break from being over-taut. Working them is different. We want to work the upper back muscles. And reaching out. Lifting the armpits, turning the thumbs down and reaching back. And we're just going to press the fingertips back, open up the heart, lift the chin. And gently come down. Let's go ahead. If you're on, you might want to roll up an extra mat if you're just on a flat mat. I'm going to move this back just a tidge. So again, remember this is yoga for back. So if you're having back pain, hopefully by the time we're done with this nice back practice, we'll feel much better. If we're on our cushion, let's come right to the edge. Toes turn out. I know you can't see my feet. Good. Arms come under, wrap around the ankles, lift, lift, lift. Let the belly be heavy. Draw the chin to the throat and lengthen through the crown. Deep breaths here. Think about taking those seat bones back. Again, noticing if we have pain here that we visualize in our mind's eye, that we are pain-free. We are an energetic body coming back into balance. Letting go of those things that hold us back, that keep us from moving with grace and ease. We'll gently walk those hands up. Let's heel toe in a little bit. Using your bolster or just getting up, we'll bring it right up. And so again, listen to your body. Every time that we get up and we get down, we want to use our core muscles. I'm going to lift this a little bit. There we go. That might be better. So again, the in and up of that last part of that Ujjayi breath, when we lift in and up. And we want to do that. We want to have that girdle muscle, the transverse abdominis, pulling back, in and up, in and up. And just that nice massaging motion inside, it attaches to the anterior spine. So it's, really lifting, lifting, lifting. Feels good. So let's go ahead and start with our feet hip width apart. Mountain pose, shoulders back, thighs back, soften the booty. Let's shift the weight to the inside of the feet and gently, just barely lift the pinky toes. Lifting up and out of the crown of the head, softening the shoulders. Let's go ahead and start by just kind of shaking that booty out. Try to just shake it side to side. These little tiny movements. Give the nerves something else to think about. Just a little tiny shake in the booty, shake in the booty, shake in the booty. Pull the abs in and up and just shake the booty. Good. And come back to the center. So we're just going to start warming up with a little bit of the hands coming down the thighs as the seat goes back, and lead with the belly here. So we want to keep the back nice. We don't want to be up here and all jacked into the spine. Keep the spine lengthened, and just like we're sitting back in a chair. Press up with the arms, sit back. So we're not coming all the way up, and sit back. Just warming up the hips, all those attachment muscles. Coming down, pressing up. Bring those elbows back by the sides. This reminds me, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Up and down. One thing when we're having chronic pain, we definitely want to keep our sense of humor. Down and up. Down and up. Good, and we're going to hold down. Bring the belly onto the thighs. And we might have some blocks here in front, or we can come all the way down and just release the low back. Relax the shoulders, shake the head, yes. Feel that gentle pull all the way down the spine, pulling the abs in and up, supporting the low back. Inhaling monkey, lengthening out, drawing the chin to the throat, lifting the seat bones, softening the knees, and bring it all the way up. Exhaling to the heart. And let's take the feet wide. Just a little bit wider than the hips, toes turned out. Not really wide, but just a little bit. Take the thigh bones back, and we're just going to move into a little lateral flexion. Again, everybody's range of motion might be different. You want to try the hand to the back of the head, elbow to the sky. We're just going to feel that a little bit more through the intercostals. Opening up the back, letting go of things that no longer serve us. Why are we packing them in our backpack? In my experience, this has a lot to do with back pain. It's what we choose to continue to carry, especially when we're loading our own pack. Nobody else is putting that in there except us. We have the ability to unpack it, to move forward lightly with grace and ease. Side to side. Feeling more of that energetic body inside of this whole body. That healthy, happy body that we visualized is still within us. Sometimes it gets squished down. And again, those things that we pack. One more time. Let it go. All the way out. Circle sweeping up. And coming to the heart. And take a moment, feeling the energy inside. What are we letting go of today? What are we unpacking? Mountain pose. We're going to go ahead and take it down onto the hands and knees. For some alternating spinal balance. Let's start with some cat and cows first, though. That sounds really good. So again, let's start with the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We want to think about lifting the thoracic spine first, up through the shoulders, draw the chin to the throat, and pull the abs in and belly button towards the sky. Inhaling cow, lengthen back through the tailbone. Lift and open the heart, the chin. And drawing the chin to the throat, lifting up through the upper thoracic spine, drawing the belly button in and up, tiny, tiny waist, and hold. Inhaling cow. Again, if you have metal in your back, you're only going to go as far as you can go. Listen to your body. Breathing. Exhaling. Belly button comes in and up underneath the rib cage. And hold. Inhaling cow. Exhaling neutral spine. Let's take it back to child's pose. We're going to open the knees wide, bring the toe buds together, hollow up the belly, seat the hips, walk the hands forward, and bring the third eye down. Shifting the weight forward, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog, just because it's going to feel awesome. Bend the knees, take the seat bones back. And we might walk the dog, press one heel down and bend the other knee deeper. Opening up the whole back of the leg. We're still lifting out of the armpits. And down dog. We'll gently come back down to the hands and knees. Cat-cow. Again, lifting that thoracic spine. Think about tucking the tailbone under. As we draw the chin to the throat, stretching all the nerves down the back. Inhaling cow. Lifting the tailbone up towards the sky, bringing the chest through, lifting the armpits, and lifting the chin. Exhaling, cat. Upper thoracic spine, belly button comes in and up. We're lifting the pelvic floor, tucking the tailbone under, and hold. Pull those abs in and up. Visualizing that energetic body in the whole body. Inhaling cow. Just coming back to a neutral spine. Walk the knees open. And sitting back, hollowing up the belly, seat the hips, walk the hands forward. Child's pose, softening the seat bones back. Letting the belly be soft and relaxed. Creating space across the low back. Lifting, shifting the weight forward, moving up to downward facing dog. Bending the knees, lifting the armpits, taking the seat bones up towards the sky. And knee extension. Breathing deeply into the belly. Exhaling fully. And coming back down, hands and knees. Alternating spinal balance, so we'll take that right foot back, left arm, side to side. Inhale and exhale. So when we move through these, we can really tell if we have where weakness is or where the pain is. Is it coming from the hamstring, the glute, or the low back? Holding the extension, we'll bend the knee and bring it in and out. Tuck the chin to the throat. And hold. Let's reach back and open. Strong, energetic body. Healthy grace, ease, strength. And release. And down. Let's do the other side. Extend, extend, and come in. And hold, reach back, and open. And release, and down. Sitting back, child's pose. Open the knees, walk the hands forward, hollow up the belly, soften in. Shifting the weight forward. Let's do one more downward facing dog. Bend the knees, take the seat bones back, lift the armpits, bring the head down. And down dog. Pressing those heels back, tractioning the mat. So gently come down. And come to hero's pose. Stretching, opening the knees. Nice deep breaths. So we are going to do some camel pose. So I'll walk you through a few modifications. Remember, you don't have to go all the way back. You can if you choose to. So we're going to come up onto the knees. Have my knees just a little bit wider. Roll the shoulders back. Let's support the low back. So we have fists with thumbs up. Roll the shoulders back, lift and open the heart. And we're right across that posterior ilium. So we can support right on the bones. Lift the sternum, the heart towards the sky. We can bring the head back. Keep the chin towards the throat. Neutral spine. Hero's pose. Walk the hands forward and just shift forward. Bring the elbows down. Interlace. Just a little puppy pose here. Let the belly be heavy. Lifting the seat bones. Stanley, you're being so good. He's sleeping. Gently bring it up. Draw the knees together, back to hero's pose. Sitting up nice and tall, softening the shoulders, relaxing the belly, pressing down through the seat bones, chin to the throat, lengthening out of the crown. And then we'll circle sweep up, opening the knees. Exhaling, bringing those thumbs down, tuck under, roll the shoulders back, lift and open the heart. We're kind of creating some dynamic tension here. We can take those hands and give it a little bit of a push, or we just meet that barrier where we feel that engagement. So we come down, give it a little press forward and down, lifting, opening the sternum. Just a little bit of added traction here. Coming back up to a neutral spine and back for hero's pose. Walk it forward, puppy pose. You can do this here as well with the hands open. We just want that belly to drop down. Visualizing that energetic body inside the whole body. Healthy, funny. Perfect. And gently coming back. And we'll draw those knees in. Hero's pose. Circle swooping up. And we're going to come into full camel, so we might walk the knees open just a little bit. We can tuck the toes under or have them down. We're going to roll the shoulders back, bring the pelvis forward, lengthen the spine, and reach back. And open. Think about lifting and opening that anterior spine right above the belly button towards the sky. Squeeze the glutes, lifting with the whole backside of the body. And gently release. Coming back and moving back into that puppy pose one more time. Bring it down. We've all seen how puppies like to get down and play, and they let their bellies be heavy and they wag their tails at the top. Get your body soften into that wagging. The whole spine move. Let the belly be heavy. And gently come back to center. Again, we'll sit back in hero's pose. So you might want to have a block for the next little bit. We're just going to do some QL lifts. So we're going to kind of like walk the hips. Super good. So let's take it down on our backs. You can do this in the morning before you get out of bed too. This is really nice. We're going to flex the feet. Palms come down, look at the ceiling. And let's press the right heel out. So out farther. We're still flexed. So we're letting this motion come from the ilium, the QL, those hip hiker muscles. So as that right leg extends, we're lifting into the left low back. So squeeze in here, right here, into the QL. Release and switch sides. So we extend the left foot and we just shorten that right leg up by pulling into the QL. And we can really tell if the issue is coming from here because one side is going to feel much weaker. For me, that's a little bit on the right. So we're squeezing into that right QL and switch. So extend the right leg, lift, hike up the left hip, not towards the ceiling, but up towards the shoulder. And squeeze. And hold. Relax, release, and switch sides. It's not unusual to hear the pelvis move here. Pressing out, hiking up the hip on the right, squeezing into the low back. Release and switch sides. One more time each side. Squeeze in and up. And switch sides. Then we're just going to go side to side. Kind of like we're doing a stair climber. Side to side. We're lifting, 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 pressing, 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 pressing. Good. And relax. Shake those legs out. And we'll bring the feet in. And again, notice if there's any area when you're lifting your leg that it hurts. We're going to do a few heel stretches out. So that this looks like we're going to keep the heel on the mat. Take it out and pull it in. Take it out and pull it in. So we just notice if we feel any pain doing that. This is just a really nice way to kind of rewire the nerve. We've been having sciatica. And hold. And we'll do the other side. Take the heel down and back up. Heel down and back up. This leg maybe is a little bit heavier. But this feels really good. And bring it in. And while we're right here, let's go ahead and just lift the hips gently and come down. We're going to move into some pelvic tilts. So we arch the back and then we bring the back down. So we're posteriorly tilting and anteriorly tilting. Breathing. As we move into that posterior tilt and press the back down and in, really pull the belly button back down and in. And release. Feel the muscles stretch and open. Coming down, press down, press down, press down. And we'll come down to a neutral spine. And let's draw the knees into the chest. Try to lift the hips and release. Rock up and release. So we're just barely lifting the sacrum up off the mat. We're exhaling as we draw those knees in and engaging the pelvic floor. We're going to roll up through the shoulders here. Draw the chin to the throat and release. Come up, engage the pelvic floor, round up. Tailbone tucks under, so if we had like from the third eye to the tailbone, we would be in an oblong shape in the energetic body. We're going to go ahead and extend the legs and the arms out and hold. And gently coming down. And taking the knees side to side. Well, I hope your back feels better today. We are going to finish with one of the ones I like to use on the table at the office. Let's go ahead and keep taking those knees side to side. Keep moving. A body in motion stays in motion. A body at rest stays at rest. Tune into your energetic body every day. Visualize yourself healthy, happy, jumping, running, playing. What we think about, we bring about. That's from The Secret. Good book if you haven't read it. So let's go ahead and bring that block down between the knees. Come down. And we're just going to squeeze the knees together. And you might feel a release of the pubic symphysis. That just kind of takes that shear out of there. That might have been your back pain. Just by itself. Let's go ahead and take the knees to one side and we'll gently come up. Let's find a soft seated position. Release the seat bones. Take the head side to side. Notice any areas that you might be having any other tension. Let's just do a quick scan down through. Keeping in mind if we need to take something out of our backpack today and set it off to the side or just let it go. Build it a little zucchini ship and, just send it on down the ditch. It's all good. Let's roll it around. Waking up those chakras. Other direction. Turning in. Coming up to the center. Very good. Thanks for hanging out for this yoga back. And, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Let your love, let your light shine. Send some positive energy out there for all these firefighters that are fighting these fires around us. I'm just so blessed to have people that have the ability to do those things. So let's just finish with a deep breath up. Throw those hands to the heart. From my little sanctuary to yours. Namaste. Peace. We can all move with a little groove today. Have a good day.